Philly first 48. You already know what it is. We got the boy Lihtz tonight. A fucking legend, man. In his time, like, yo, I'm gonna let everybody get in here before I even start. Come on in. Let's have a fucking wonderful night. We got the boy Lihtz camera tonight, yo. What's up, Philly? Shout out to the whole Philadelphia. I'm gonna start at North Philly, you know. Shout out to the whole Soul City Johnson Home Project. Shout out to the whole North Philly. Shout out to, yo, somebody said, why don't you never shout out Southwest? Shout out to the whole Southwest. Shout out to the whole West Philly, South Philly. Shout out to Germantown, Mount Airy. Shout out to the whole Philly. We bringing this shit back together, y'all. We is definitely bringing shit back together. And we making moves and not exclusive with this Philly First 48. If you're not following the page, go follow the page. If you're not subscribing to the channel, go subscribe to the channel, yo. Let's get Lihtz back in. Let me see. Let's start this shit. Let's get this shit started. Y'all in for a good one tonight. We got a fucking legend. We got a legend himself. We got a legend tonight, yo. This shit is so... He accomplished so much. And he not even like... I don't think he in his prime yet and shit like that. He got a good story. You about to tap into it, yo. I need everybody to share this live. Share the live, yo. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it tonight. Y'all in for a good one. This the Philly First 48. I like this white and green, you know. Try to switch up on the colors and shit like that. Alright. Come get your shirt, nigga. What side? Oh, what side you? Alright, well, we'll talk about that. Come on, Lihtz. Where Lihtz at? Let me see if he in here. Lihtz probably trying to haul ass home to some Wi-Fi or something. Let me see where he at. I'm about to send it to him real quick. Let me send it to him. Let's get him in here, y'all. Let's get him in here. Lihtz. Let's get him out. Here you go. We about to get on Lihtz tonight. We got Lihtz tonight, y'all. Let me put this flyer up. We got Lihtz camera tonight. Here you go, right here, gang. Yo. Oh, your fucking sound not working. Shit, now I can't hear you. Hold up. Let me. I'm a. Lihtz. They said log out and log in. He probably don't know his password, y'all. All right, tap out and then tap back in, Lihtz. I'm gonna turn his phone off and on. I'm gonna try to tap him in and tap him out. Don't worry about it, y'all. We gonna get this shit together. Just be patient with us and shit. I'm telling y'all, this shit's worth the wait, y'all. We're definitely worth the wait. Yeah, he just requested it. All right, I can hear you now. What's up?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on, bro.
That shit was twerking. You hear me?
What's up, though, man? We here, though.
Yo, before you say anything, I gotta say this, man. I know you just lost a loved one, man. My condolences to you and the family and shit. How you doing mentally? How you doing, man? Like, how you doing, man?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. You know, I'm figuring it out, bro. You know, shit happens, you know what I mean? It's definitely a bad situation, but, you know, we rapped earlier, and I really told you my perspective on it. It's just like, with them type of situations, we use that as motivation. So, I just been on grind, bro. I don't really like to, you know what I mean, chill or sit and think too much about it. I'm just working. So, you know, it's definitely one of them situations. I said we got to get right back to it. There ain't even no need for us to wait, stall out. Let's get, I mean, I actually wanted to do it the day we were supposed to do it, but you know, that was the same day. Damn near. So it was like, I had to even check myself. Like, all right, yeah, we grinding, but go ahead, you human. Go ahead, be a person for a little while, and then let's get back to work. So that's really my take on it. I've been here before, though. So, you know, it's like, after a while, you start to understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, life goes on, you got to get back to work. You feel me? So that was my brother. Rest in peace to Jay. That's my dog for life. But you know, he would
Right.
have wanted me to turn up, so we're gonna turn up.
Damn, I love that energy, bro. Like I
Right.
said, like you definitely was trying to do it that night. And I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, no, get right. I want to get you
Yeah.
fine and shit
I
like
appreciate that too, cause you know how when you get somebody your word, motherfuckers anticipating some shit. You feel me? Like, and
that.
I was hyped up about it. You feel me? Like, and I told you earlier, even when the situation, even you feel me, transpired and all that, he
Yep.
was right next to me. You feel me?
Mm,
So it's like when we go on live and
right.
all of that, when we go on live and we talking about it, he right next to me. You feel me? So
Wow.
like
Wow.
when I agree to do it, he like, yeah, bro, you gotta go in there and talk your shit, bro. Let them know what you mean. Let them know what's going on.
Damn.
So it's like, it's only right I do what I'm supposed to do.
Right. 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 Damn. Well, to get on the good note, yeah, God rest his soul, man. For real, man. Philly is just it's crazy in the city, man. We gotta really, we really gotta, what I mean, get together and connect the dots and get us, get the people out there supposed to be the fuck out, man. For real, man. You know what I mean? RP Michi, RP everybody that's that lost their
That
life.
shit was the same day. That shit was crazy.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
damn, what going on?
And let me tell you this, I'm not gonna touch on this real long, but shit, he was just the judge on the fucking first 48. He was the judge on the first 48, and we had Buddha bands. He was the winner of the first 48, and both of them got hit days apart, so it was kind of tight with us. So we had to actually cancel the show for a week and come back, like what I mean, get our shit together. Because you get relationships with these people and shit like that. You hear me? So that shit was a little tight with us too, like what I mean. But what I mean, we here, man. I appreciate you for coming on. I appreciate your time and shit like that, man.
Right.
Uh, I want to start off. I want to start off the light in the mood and shit like that, man. I want to ask you this: headshot or touch money?
Headshot.
Why?
This cuz, come on, bro. Like, that's like, no disrespect, but you know, I don't put me on that, you know what I mean? But my whole thing is, you know what I mean? I'm rocking that way. That's the way I'm going.
All right. I respect it, bro.
You
I
know
re-
how that shit go. You gotta be politically correct. Somebody gonna take some shit personal for real. You feel me? Like, it's
right,
just,
right,
man, it's rap to me. But at
right.
the end of the day, I'm rocking with headshot.
For sure, for sure. All right, man. That definitely was a big movement. I always hit motherfuckers that I bring on with that question. That's especially from Philly and shit.
Real
That's
shit.
big for the city and shit like that. Man,
That's a big joint.
I wanna tap in with you and shit. I wanna start from the beginning with you, man. Because one thing about you, I remember like you was doing your thing out here for quite time before you even linked with me and shit. Before you even was on the main stage and shit. Before
Yeah.
I remember that shit. I remember me and H, fucking with Peter Parker, and Peter Parker put me on you and shit,
Right.
showing us shows, and he was just different. I'm like, damn, this nigga is like he's different. He's
Right.
like the melody. It was like before motherfucker was on that type time. You was on
Yeah.
it. Bring us back like to when you first start rapping and you was, what I mean, bring us back to your process. You know what I mean, your creative process moments and all that shit like that. Take us from the beginning.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I was doing this shit for a minute, for real, but it was like the time was a little different than it is now. You feel me? So, cause the time was different, for you to really get noticed, you really only had a couple outlets in the city. You feel me?
Right.
It was Cav, it was Gil, and it was like maybe even in that time, Meek. I don't think niggas was expecting Meek to do something for somebody. He still was trying to figure it out for himself. You feel me? So it was like
Yeah.
it was only a couple of niggas that could really put you on. So I really started out really a lot of showcases. You feel me? That was really where I kind of like made. I had moved to Atlanta for a year, and I was out there probably like in 2012. And when I got back, because I had my first pup, I had to come back. I started doing all the little showcases, and that
Okay.
was really how I was building my name, and I was, building my show. So I
Mm.
was really bumping into all of the motherfuckers that was catching a wave in the city, and we was connecting that way. But at the end of the day, it was like it took a long time before I even got noticed a little bit. Like
Mm.
today, ever not like that. Today, like you can really put out one video and that shit'll pop. You feel me? Like I
Yeah.
don't know what's the difference. I don't know if it's technology. I don't know really what it is. But at the end of the day, it's like, the time was different then. So, for me, that's how I really got my name. The first nigga I really linked with that was like, all right, somebody that was elite was Gil. You feel me? And Gil at the time was one of the few niggas that had the keys to the city. It was
Right.
like, if you was going to get on, Gil was gonna have something to do with connecting them dots. You feel me? So
Right.
it's like we did some shit. He was fucking with me heavy, and I'm running around with him, and he introducing me. So by the time I really got to doing a feature with Meek, I really had done records with damn near everybody in the city that was heavy at the time. I done did shit with Free.
Right.
I done did shit with Spade. I done did shit with motherfucking Beans. I done did shit with AR Ab. I done did shit with Rock. I done did shit with Core. You feel me? And then I got to Meek. But I think the way this shit always tend to go is they only notice when you win. You feel me? So it's like, all right, damn, he booming now. They pay attention, and it looked like, oh damn, that was it. That was the oop, and it was. But I had been grinding for like a long time already. You feel me? So
For
I had,
sure.
you mean?
You said, man, you had bangers with damn near everybody that was fucking popping. Because I remember you and Gil. I remember that banger y'all had. I remember the joint with you and so you had the city hot and shit. Take us to when you first linked with Meek though. Take us to that. Take us to
So
that.
it's kind of crazy how shit worked. You know, I was on the Empire shit, right? So
Yeah. And I want to get into
really,
that.
it was so crazy how the shit panned out because this I don't even know what year this is. I can't even tell you the actual year for real. But hold on, I can't even tell you the actual year and all of that. So it's like one of them situations where it was a little minute back though.
Yeah.
But what's so crazy about this situation is that I was on Empire and I'm out there and we get a call, yo, cuz fucking with you, whatever the case is at this time.
Oh, so Empire was before us. No, we can't. No, I wanted. All right, take me to the Empire shit. Take me to that. Take me to
Okay.
when you know what I mean, you got that road from Empire. How that came about and shit like that. That was heavy. That was a big
So
thing.
that shit kind of crazy too. You feel me? Like,
Here, let's talk about it tonight. Let's talk about it.
all right, we gonna talk about it then. You know what I mean? Hey, Twy, you got some backwoods? Down the street.
Yeah, Twine, get them fucking backwoods, Twine. We need them Jones. We
Hey,
got.
man, we need them. Hey, man.
You hear me?
So yeah, so all right, the Empire shit came about. So my folks, Quad that was managing me, he knew somebody that was doing the casting
Right.
for
Right.
Leah. And she reached out to she reached out to all the Philly rappers. Well, I think she reached out to Gil, Young, Chris, all of them. She reached out to everybody, and certain motherfuckers, you know, took a shot at it, and other motherfuckers didn't. All they wanted you to do was shoot a little video for it and send it over. Like I
Right.
guess I think they sent the script, copy the script, shoot it, and send it over. So you know, we like fuck it. That shit in Chicago, we gonna slide. We gonna drive to Chicago. You
Dang.
feel me? Why I'm gonna shoot a videos to it? I'm gonna go up there and do this shit in person. So I
Right.
go up there with Big O from Trenton. We slide together, and you know, it's like fuck it. Somebody win. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Somebody get it, then we cool. We
Right.
slid out here, we got a victory. So we slide out there. He end
So
up
who had
U'ing.
got the hold up? We ain't gonna skip it. So who had got the road and you didn't get the
Yeah,
road?
I was going to that next. I was going there.
Okay.
Yeah, U got the roll. U got the roll, and it was I remember us slide from there. We celebrating everything cool. You know, we lit. You feel me? Somebody got the roll, and so U was like, we end up getting a phone call, and they like, damn, we ain't like you for that role, but we might got another one for you. You feel me? So I ended up being in the other role, and that shit had it had a couple. It was a recurring joint, so it was like I was on there multiple episodes. So that shit was crazy because I never acted in my life, bro. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. I'm sitting here with Terrence Howard. I'm sitting here with motherfucking Taraji P. Henson. You feel me? Like, this shit
Heavy.
different.
Heavy.
Yeah, like,
Heavy.
this shit a whole different type of situation for me. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie,
Right.
it's a certain level of respect you get as an actor that don't come with that music shit. Unless you like Drake or something on that next level. But it was like, yeah, I could do that shit. But
Right.
whatever the case is, like I said, I think I was on there for like 5 episodes on season 2, but you only really see me twice. I only had words twice. You feel me? But you feel me? Like I ain't never did that shit before. So that
I
shit was
remember
scary.
that shit, man. The whole you had this whole city like, yo, they go lights.
Niggas was calling me from the
Shit.
jails. Look, they was calling me from the jails, bro. Damn, I just seen you on TV. Damn, I seen you in the newspaper. That shit was lit. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie. for me, it was like, damn, I ain't really ever see myself on that time. Now I'm like, damn, I could probably see me being an actor on the car, especially when this shit slow down.
Right. That's heavy, man. So what? It didn't work out and shit like that. Like, because we definitely saw you in like 2 or 3 episodes and shit.
No, it's so crazy. I see. All right, we're gonna break it down there. So
Let's go.
what happened was I ain't from Chicago, so the company that I got casted in was a local casting company. So it's crazy. I still got the script in my journal. I still got the script in my email. Oh, you got it? All right. It's down the street. Go to the corner, go all the way down, and make a left, and it's 2 blocks down. Excuse me. It's a 7-Eleven. Yeah, but yeah. So so I wasn't from Chicago, so it was a local casting company that did it, and because of that, like, I got it. Because of that, it's like I don't know if it's illegal, but Fox should get fined for that shit. So I had to, like, so I ended up missing. I got the script and all that. I had a whole roll. The roll was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They had me with the Mac out and all that. I'm smoking weed in the studio. You feel me? One of the brothers walked in. He bitch. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Like, yeah, man, I was doing some shit. That was my role. See, because what happened was, what people don't know is the girl Breezy. I knew her already. I knew her already from Atlanta. She knew my folks that lived out of Atlanta. So I was living in Atlanta for like a year. Damn near. And when I'm out there, I meet her, she cutting hair. So it's so crazy because I'm with in Chicago and we riding around. I look at the cast and it say Breezy. I'm like, who the fuck is Breezy? It can't be the Breezy I'm thinking of. So once I get the role, they got me inside my trailer. She come knock on the door. Oh shit, Lihtz, what's up? You know what I mean? And so now they seeing our chemistry, they kept me around. They ain't even have a role for me. They just gave me a role. You feel me? I ain't even have no name. My name was Homeboy. They on set like, so you her brother? Is you her friend? You her homie? And so it's crazy how God worked though. You feel me? So with the whole situation, I end up getting a couple more roles because of it. But like I said, I missed that role because I didn't live in Chicago. So they took me out like 2 episodes. And so then what happened was I ended up fake moving to Chicago. I went out there, got an address, stayed out there for like a week. How what was happening, the stars would get sick or something will come up and they like, all right, well, we got to shoot something else.
Right.
All the people that's supposed to be here. Because all the people that's supposed to be here not here. My bad, somebody keep calling me. Like, they drawing.
You good,
but,
you good, bro. You good.
Yeah, but all the people that's supposed to be here, they not here. So it wasn't just me. It was a bunch of motherfuckers that was casted that wasn't from Chicago. And so whatever the case is, you know, I ended up sliding out there. So I was staying out Chicago on and off. I was going back and forth like every 2-3 weeks for like 4 months. And I'm staying out there just so if they call me on a random day, I'm near. But
for sure,
they ended up taking Frida off the show. So when she went, I go. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think she ended up like going to jail. So they ain't need me. But whatever the case is, it was a hell of an experience, bro. Just to say you did that shit. And it's like, even when I'm talking to motherfuckers that, like, even when I was talking to people out here that really do this shit for real, they like, damn, bro, I've been doing this shit for 5 years and I still ain't get a acting role where I could talk. You feel me? And I'm saying from the gun bust, this is my first joint. You feel me? So it's like, damn, you know what I mean? That shit was crazy.
So how was it like I know we about to move on, but how was it like, you know what I mean, doing them scripts and you know what I mean, day to day and shit, you know what I mean, when you did have your scenes and all that, how was it shooting that shit? Like how was it like that movie?
I ain't gonna lie, like at first I was a little nervous. You feel me? Because it's like when you doing that shit at home or in a mirror, ain't nobody there. But when you on that set, it's like all these motherfuckers there, you feel me? Like if you fuck up, you fuck it up for everybody. So it's like I got a little nervous, but I remember one day in particular where Gabby, that's her name. She don't like you to call her Precious, but Gabby, because niggas, you know, niggas will say that shit thinking, you know, you still in the movie, but you're not. You don't want to be there.
The fact.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so she come to me, grab me, and she be like, listen, just relax. You got it. Do you? You feel me? And it was so crazy because it was like a real live like family going on. You can just tell everybody, get along with everybody,
Right.
at least for the sake of the job. You know what I'm saying? But it was like you can say whatever you want, do what you want, be you. Like, you feel me? It ain't one of the type. You know, when you a nigga, you coming in there trying to be extra on your shit because you don't want them to think you. No, they want to see that. Be you. You feel me? Like, if you a nigga, be a nigga. Don't draw, but be a nigga though. That's why you here.
Damn.
Real shit.
That's a hell of an experience, man. For real, man. So, all right. What was the next move? Because we know the show got canceled. They let everybody go. What was the next move for you? Like, you know what I mean? You went back to Philly, right? That's when you linked with me afterwards.
No, it's so crazy. Like I said, so I'm out there in Chicago, and at the time too, it's not crazy. Ain't nothing to really talk about, but it was something that was. It's important to the story a little bit, but it was like I had a little situation with somebody in the city at the time, and it wasn't nothing deep at all, but it was something that made it to the internet. You feel me? You know,
let's talk about
it. Huh?
Let's talk about it.
No, we're not gonna get into that. It ain't even that deep. You heard me? You mean? Like, we gonna leave that alone, man.
For sure. We gonna keep.
But whatever the case is, the situation got to the internet, and you know, it made it to the streets or whatever. And so I'm out Chicago, and when I'm out there, we get a call or a text. I forget how it went, but yo, come out, Cali. So we fly straight from Chicago to Cali. We fly out there, and we go out there. This is my first time ever being around me. I mean, I had been around like in a club and certain shit like that, or like at this little cipher that they had down South Street, but it wasn't never like I'm around you. You feel me? So we get out there, and we end up sliding, going to like a little club or something. And I remember when we first got in the wheel. As soon as we get in the wheel, the first thing he asked me, like, "Damn, so you going through it with so and such?" And it was like a bid, and I'm thinking, damn, that shit that made it all the way the fuck up here though. It wasn't even that deep, you feel me? But you know that let you know motherfuckers be paying attention.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? But whatever the case is, that was my first time really meeting cuz. And so we locked in. I had did a couple records. It's so crazy because the record that I did the first time we met each other, like even the first day or the second day we was in the studio together, the record is the record that got me to Never Lose, like 2 or 3 years later.
Wow.
2 or 3 years later, it got me to that record because they was trying to find that record and the person that produced that record, and I had wrote it for Chris Brown, they was going to put Trey Songz on it. You feel me? And they did put Trey Songz on it. He on it. He on the record. Meek on it. Whatever the case is, I guess they just never did nothing with the record. But they called me around the time that they was going to do Never Lose. And it was like, yeah, you know, we're going to do this record or something. And I remember Fat Reese hitting me like, yo, bro, you got one. It's out of here. I'm like, damn, because the record was crazy. The record was already one of them joints, like from the rip. It was a whole left type of record, like on some club shit for the bitches though. But whatever the case is, I remember Fat Reese calling me and telling me I got one. Like, damn, it's a good joint. Like, out of here. Trey Songz just jumped on that shit last night. You know, I'm thinking, oh shit, this shit real. It's lit. You know what I mean? And so what happened is now they trying to figure out who made the beat. It's 2 years old. This shit like 2, 3 years old. Now I go to the person that get the beat, cuz kind of catch on to what it's about and who it's for. And I guess he trying to roof niggas for the price. You feel me? So I don't know what happened with them because they started doing whatever, you know, the label and all that, trying to figure it out. But in the meantime, in between time, I didn't even know that they found the producer. I didn't even know that they connect with him. So they doing their own thing. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go make a whole different vibe based off of what cuz going through right now. You feel me? And see if you catch that. You feel me? And so I'm in the crib with my bro. I probably had the record for like 2 days now. Check. Yeah, I had the record for like 2 days, and my man like, bro, just send that shit, bro. Like, just send that shit. I'm like, that shit, it wasn't even finished. Like, I ain't recorded the way I wanted to record it at all. But, you know, I'm like, all right, let me just send it over and let him catch the vibe of it. And so when I sent it over to him, It's so crazy that I guess that day he heard it. He had Ralph Simmons on, so he posted up on the gram the same night. Ralph Simmons on my shoes. I will never lose. I will never lose. And he's showing his feet. So, you know, of course, my man called me as soon as he see that shit. The nigga that just told me to send that shit, my nigga Fox. Fox Chase Paper. He like, yo, bro, send that shit over, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. So I send it over. And that's how that shit go, bro. And it was like, they called me like a day or two later. They was like, yo, fuck that other song, cuz with this one. And I'm like, damn, that's how we carrying it?
Damn, so
and it was like,
you know, how you felt and shit when you know what I mean, take us to that moment, how you felt when you was like, damn, like, all right, now I'm in a, you know what I mean, I got, not even got a joint, he wanna work. Take us to that moment and shit real quick, how you was feeling and shit.
It's kind of crazy how that works, because like, I ain't really get to that part though. You gotta understand, we dealing with each other on and off for 2 years.
Okay.
We on and off 2 years trying to figure out if there's a way we could kind of make this shit work. You feel me?
For sure.
And so, you know, but it wasn't like, I could tell like with bro, he's big on getting that shit the way it's supposed to be first. You feel me? And I could probably, if I would have to say, he'd probably get that from being around the big guy. You feel me? So it's like just making sure your situation right first before you really pump shit. Because it's like when you look at them niggas that's really pumping other motherfuckers on that next level, like they whole entire situation in order already. But so I feel like we were just spending that 2-year time frame trying to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But I dropped Switch Up. When I dropped Switch Up, that shit like it fucked the city up. Probably way more than any of my folks anticipated. Like, I ain't really think it was gonna have that reaction. But it was like everybody in the city posted that shit. That shit was booming.
It was
you
crazy.
Know me? And so it's like I recall then from there, me and Fat Reese and because Fat Reese is who really reached out to me. So that's who really connected me. It was Fat Reese and reaching out to me, and that's how we connected for real. So it was like, you know, now we trying to figure out how we gonna do this, do it like a little situation, see how we make it work. And at the time, I'm picking up a little wave, I'm moving around. I think I went on tour with Core. I had Tori come to the city. So Tori slide to the city, and I had met folks out Miami a couple years before. And so we just fucking around. Like, you see how I'm talking casually about moving around? It's like a lot of times artists don't realize you gotta move around. Like, I don't care. You never know where these relationships gonna tie back in. Like, a lot of my success is from shit that I did outside the city. You feel me? So it's like I meet Kel's out Miami. Kel's like Tori O'Malley. You feel me? Like his right hand. So you feel, we cool. We stay in contact or whatnot. And then we ended up, they come to the city and we end up knocking a record out. Tori like, you should sign it. You feel me? So now it's like, I get a text message the next day like, yo, we trying to lock you in. Welcome to One Umbrella. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh shit, I fly out LA with them niggas next week. We kicking it. And it's like, I'm just trying to figure out how that shit gonna go. Because I ain't really see that coming. I'm still trying, you know what I mean? But at the time now, you know, it's like, Meek and them putting the press on me now. You feel me? Like,
talk about it.
It's so now it's one of them situations where it's like, I'm finally, you mean? I'm finally getting, and now I got this going on too. So now I'm really trying to think about which way to go. You feel me? And it was like certain little shit was starting to get a little kinky. Like, it was getting weird. It was like, damn, why y'all do that? You feel me? Like, as far as on, whatever the case is, it was just one of them situations where I had to really figure out what my next move was going to be. And so at the time, and probably a couple months go by now, and we still trying to figure it out with the Chases. And they about to drop the album, and I'm on it. And I'm like, you know, me and Quizzy trying to figure out, like, is this shit for real? Like, if they really gonna put me on it, we ain't signed. We ain't locked in. So it's like, if they put me on it and I'm not locked in, they know it's out of here. I can, you know what I mean? I can run with that shit and I'm going. So it's like, why would they do that? And I'm like, damn, maybe they doing it because Cuz really just fuck with the song. Maybe because really just like the record. He really, you know what I mean? So it's like, one of them situations. And
Yeah.
so we trying to figure it out. I don't really know. I can't tell you. So whatever the case is, we wake up one day, that shit up. It's on. It's all over the internet. The track list. Oh shit! They really put me on a joint. Okay, it's you know what I mean. And at the time, I'm an unsigned, up and coming artist from Philadelphia, who a lot of motherfuckers hearing about, but don't really know me, don't know about me. You feel me? But they just keep hearing me on everything because I done been on 4 core songs already now. Me and Rockman already did some shit already by now. You feel me? Like, and so as they catching their wave, motherfuckers is tuning in. You feel me? I done did shit with everybody else. So it's like, all right, who is this nigga?
Right.
And I'm like, damn, they really put me on a project. So even after that, still, it's just a lot of little red tape, legal shit. Like my lawyer saying, I don't think this is a good job. We got to figure this out. If this is going to work, it's got to be this. You know, that type shit. And it's like, it's a situation where I know my worth, so I'm going to do that. You feel me? Sometimes a motherfucker won't. You feel me? Because they feel like, no. You know what I mean? Like if I do that, then it's going to scare them away. And it's like, no, bro. It's like, if a motherfucker won't fuck with you, y'all got to figure that out. That's why it's a negotiation. You feel me? So it's like, and that's why your lawyer do it. You don't got to. You feel me? Like, I ain't got to negotiate. I can just, you know what I mean, say what I want and what I don't want. So we went through that process, and I felt like I remember it like yesterday. One day, we look up. I think I was asleep, and I woke up, and my phone booming. I'm talking about this boom. I'm like, oh shit, the fuck going on? I'm getting all these followers. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I'm getting all these likes, comments, niggas at me. I wake up LeBron on ESPN singing this song. And it was like, I think that was the nail in the coffin. I think probably like 2 days later, we signed. We locked in. And it was just one of them situations where it was like, them niggas did what they said they was going to do. They was straight. They did what they did what they said they was going to do. And I remember it like it was yesterday because at the time, one of the people that was fucking with me that was a part of my management group is Breeze. And, Big Breeze, he from Jersey. And he had lined up all these meetings with labels. We go up to 300. We sit down with 300. And I had been up to 300 now about 2 or 3 times. I had been up 300 about 2 or 3 times now. And when I go up there, it's so crazy. I've been up there a couple times. And when I went up there, they like, listen, this is what it is. And it was a different nigga. I had been up there like 3 times, maybe 4 times. And each 3 times, the conversation changed. Because the shit was changing in life. Not just in my life, but in their life. Because the way 300 work for unless you already booming, they like want to walk with you. They'll walk with you. You feel me? They're going to walk with you. And we'll figure it out as we go. You feel me? But whatever the case is,
hold that thought. But before that, I wanna Mike, good looking on that. Yeah, they was definitely talking about the hook on First Take. That was a heavy. That was I definitely want to put that in there. But yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah, I don't want to leave nothing the fuck out. But yeah, that was heavy shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, they tuned the fuck in too. Y'all on that? Okay.
Niggas,
Man, what's up, bro?
This the first 48 likes. I told you, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
But
you got a beautiful story, so we need to hear this. Like, you know what I mean? You got youngins that's looking in, and you know, niggas look up to you. So we want to hear the ups and the downs and shit like that. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. Where was I at though?
What up? I knew he was gonna do that. That's why I said hold the thought. No, you was saying that fuck, I forgot. Damn, my shit got scared. That's why I said hold it.
Oh, LeBron singing this shit.
Yeah.
LeBron singing this shit.
Yeah.
And we locked in 2 days later because it was like, damn, they did what they said they was going to do. They played their part. And I feel like, you know, from there it was just like, all right, boom, let's go. You feel me?
Yeah, the 300 walk in. That's
the 300. Oh, yeah. All right. So, yeah, I go sit down with 300. And when I sit down with 300, I really ain't catching a vibe I want to catch. And I guess I don't know how that shit go. You feel me? So I remember, I said, I had went up there 3 times too prior to this. And so it's kind of crazy Because all 3 times that I went there, the
Oh man, what the fuck happened like shit? Yo, oh man. Come on, lights. Oh man, what the fuck happened? This shit, we just getting right into it, y'all. My fault. Be patient with us, yo. Let me try getting right back on. I think his shit probably died or something. Folks hit his line. Yeah, we was about to get into it. Come on, lights. Yeah, you definitely look. This what I'm gonna do, y'all. Yeah, I think his shit died. But look, I don't want to lose no fucking footage. I don't want to lose no footage. So this gonna be the part 1, y'all. So I can save it and I can put this thing on YouTube. I'm gonna put this as the part 1, and I'm gonna get right back in to finish and shit. So I'm gonna exit out. I'm gonna exit out and shit like that. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it, man. I already knew this was gonna be a good one. Yeah, a beautiful story. We not even halfway through it. That's the thing about it. We not even halfway through it and shit like that. Let me see. I'm gonna exit out. I need everybody to get right the fuck back on, though. I need everybody back on, yo. We gonna finish this joint together.